Residents of Cole Street in Ebute-Meta, Lagos, who were on Monday night startled by a sudden fire that ravaged their community, are still reeling with shock. Our correspondent Chris Illems, who visited the scene of the incident, reports that it's a case of hopelessness for some of the victims, who are now hoping that the government would keep its promise of not displacing them.
A very messy situation here at Cole Street, where residents were visited by fire on Monday night, destroying property worth millions of naira and displacing over 5,000 people. Right now, as you can see, people with long faces trying to pick the bits and pieces left of what they had. What happened here has shattered the balance of this community. Everything seems to have shifted towards despair, as can be seen on the faces of the residents. Since the incident that stole their beddings and the roof over their heads, they've resorted to sleeping anywhere they find.
We are sleeping, we put man on the floor. We are using tampoli to cover ourselves with nylon. Some they are sleeping under the sawmill, some inside the Tanyoroko bus, some inside Maruwa.
The men are trying to put up the structure for their wives, which for now would have sawdust as beddings. While the children go about gathering rusty nails to be sewed so they can feed. The massive inferno also took its toll on machineries, a situation that has left businesses crippled.
We didn't expect it, so it just caught me unaware. Well, I can even move out some things here. It's just simply because of I'm living around. And by the time we got here, my generator have already got burned. So we cannot even, and the thing is too heavy for us to move. So that's why I lost almost everything here. So I don't even know how to start now.
Some of the residents still cannot fathom what hit them, while others have moved on. But looking at the extent of damage done here, one cannot but wonder whatever happened to rapid response from the firefighters. We paid a visit to the fire station that responded to the distress call the night the outbreak occurred for a chat with the senior superintendent.
Immediately we received a distress call. We activated our men and they turned out to the scene of call. On getting there, the nature and the terrain of that place, cars were parked, double parking on the way. To get access to the scene of call was the initial problem that my men had. When they get to work, the area boys could not give them chance to operate. Altogether, we have 5 fire engines at that scene of call. And the nature of fire, we're able to tackle that fire. But these are free burning materials. They burn without reservation.
The situation of this place is one of sadness, losses, despair. While the residents have decided to rebuild their lives from the scratch, they are also hopeful that the governor's visit here will grant them the necessary attention that will aid the rebuilding process. Chris Illems for Channel